Hey you guys, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. We're heading to to Pershing Square, to the Fleetopia. Sorry, the gimbal was like making a weird vibration and I don't know. I just didn't want it to stop midway. How are you guys all doing today? Are you excited for Fleetopia, which is Freetopia? I should just cross the street here. Ooh. Okay. I hear the gimbal fighting with one of the locks. Hey, there we go. I think we're good now. Back downtown for a lovely walk. It is so crazy windy here today. The dumpster in our driveway keeps blowing down the driveway towards our living room window. We're secretly hoping it smashes it in, but just when we're there, because we would love new windows for our 1970s apartment. So I'm on a little earlier. I think I want to just go to the flea market. We'll do our level best. We'll walk around, check out stuff, hopefully not catch fleas. And then we might head over to City Hall because we'd like to check out other streamers. There's a streamer in Hollywood today, Vanessa. She was doing a shout out to Vanessa. She was doing a live stream from Hollywood of a protest, and somebody in the chat said there was going to be one at 2 o'clock at City Hall. I don't know if that's true, but we'll be in that area, so we could maybe just see what that's all about. I wish you were working on my theme song. I'm kidding. I know that's the least of your worries right now, Joe. Let's walk this way for a little bit. It looks futuristic. We will come upon Pershing Square. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that Joe joins me. I think I'll be live streaming for about 2 hours today, maybe a little more. Good afternoon, Mountain Bike. Joe got a heat advisory on his phone. It doesn't feel like it's 69. It feels actually like it's 80 something. And it's super duper windy. Stay away from palm trees. They are really horrible in the wind. And heavy when those palm fronds comes down. Comes down. Yeah, comes down. Doesn't matter. It is beautiful. Beautiful but windy. But very crisp and clean. Right? Let me know if it gets too windy and I can turn on the noise cancellation. Fiona! Happy Saturday. Okay, we're gonna look at these awesome GTA 5 scene over here.
Hey, shout out to my vatos!
Woo!
Shout out to the hoes that watching me like my vatos!
Okay, shout out to those people and more. Anyway, beautiful, modern stuff. Juxtapositioned by our old The California Club. Beautiful library dome. Or whatever. Not really a dome because it's not really rounded. The Bonaventure. I'm not really sure what they said. I don't mind letting someone do a shout out. I'm always a little leery about what they might say. Hopefully nothing offending, but shout out to my butt. Uh-oh. You gotta love that. What do you think this is happening over here? There's some police in front of the Bonaventure. Something tells me that's none of your business, Chuck. You're gonna walk away from the police blocking the lanes. You're not that kind of channel, Chuck. Even though you are as nosy as Gladys Kravitz, you're gonna walk away. We're gonna enjoy the sights and sounds of the city. On this beautiful day. In old LA. The only thing that would make it a little better is if I couldn't hear that Frank Sinatra music playing. I don't know why, and I don't know what it is for me, but Frank Sinatra, I think it's because I worked in an Italian restaurant, just... Abner! She just turned into a goat! I really can do that Abner pretty well if I go full blast, but really don't want to use that voice over here. Oh my god, he's returning their library materials. Seems very 1990. I hope they're on time. Shavkat! Happy Saturday. So, I don't like to stand still, and I don't like to stay one place too many times. So we're probably going to make 2 or 3 passes through this flea market. It is the largest flea market, or so it said. It's called Thrifttopia. Not to be confused with and has nothing to do with that album or that drink Fruitopia or Zootopia, the U2 album. It's just Fleetopia. I did know that. There are also 2 different Durwoods. And only one Samantha. Hey, Mark. Happy Saturday. Yeah. We are here in DTLA going to Fleetopia. It looks like some people are coming from Fleetopia. I'm going to say Fleetopia eventually. And then it'll become Fruitopia at some point. Also, it looks like we got some marathon folk in town. All right. We are going to cross the street while we have our crosswalk. I'm sorry, Ram truck. You could wait another second. I know you're cool. Robert, happy Saturday. What's up? Are you going left? Because you definitely have plenty of room. All right. Yeah, it's a 26-mile marathon. We are not doing the whole marathon. We're going to get up early tomorrow, though. And part of me wants them to, like, fall. I'm sorry. It's not the best place to be riding that scooter. I think Bewitched kind of redid some stuff over and over again. I can believe it. Also, wasn't she divorced from the man that she created it with by then? Asher, whatever his name is, her husband, I can't remember. Whew. All right, well, think good thoughts for the person at the other end of that siren. All right, Thrifttopia. Oh my gosh. Get ready. Wow, it's actually, here's some music that I don't want to pay for. All right. It's actually on the outside of hey, Astrostorm. Always down for a great t-shirt. Let me know if we need to go back or you guys want to see anything. Oh my gosh. This is pretty cool. So, the Shrek DVD rug. I think we could get that
Each
for
rug is $10.
Really?
And you can mix and match the different sizes for 3 for $25.
awesome. Thanks.
Thank you for stopping by.
Of course. Come on, Joe. Your birthday is coming up. I think the Shrek rug, maybe for the bathroom. I always should ask if they have a website. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at the Hot Wheels. I used to really love Hot Wheels, except I just loved the sedans. I didn't like any of the sporty Hot Wheels. Kind of like the Ford, like the Grand Cherokee. Sorry, I was like listening to that guy talk. Maybe the Firebird.
No, not restaurants, but like. What's your first name?
Wow. Dude, they have tons. Oh, even better. I kind of want to touch stuff, but I probably shouldn't. I've bought in Matchbox cars for. Ooh, I think that's a whatever is Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid painting. Only $40. What a gorgeous scene. The only thing I have that's really old is I have glasses from Burger King from Empire Strikes Back, like the complete set. I don't know why I've had them my whole life, or as long as that movie was being promoted at Burger King, but they haven't broken. And somewhere along the way, I got an extra. Cecilia, we're at a flea market. I was hoping this would draw you out. Somewhere along the line, I got an extra one of the glasses, so now I have 5 instead of 4. That's kind of crazy. You never know. That's why I'm always afraid to throw stuff out. Like my whole entire life, my my grandmother was like, "Don't take that out of the package." Well, it was like a toy. I was gonna play with it. Every single Star Wars action figure, anything like that, I got destroyed. Lost accessories, burnt capes, lightsabers, you name it. Ooh. I would almost wear that, except I would look ridiculous because I really do love Aaliyah. I think it's maybe a little sparkly for me, but we do love some good t-shirts. I feel like I need to go on a vintage t-shirt buy run. And that's the Aaliyah piece right there. And then I think all of the pieces have a very bespoke t-shirt, actually. It's kind of nice. And definitely radiant for sure. Custom embroidery laser. I feel like I got a lot of. I could open a little boutique with the stuff I have stuffed in places. Weird cookware. I long to have less stuff, though. Hey, you guys, super sunny. Thank you so much for being here today with us. If it's your first time or if it's not your first time, please feel free to like. It really helps with the algorithm. You could do any one of these things, or if you're watching this later, hype it up. Really does help us. Also, while we're at the end of this first row, I want to take a moment to thank my members for their support. We have a new member there. We do. Sky Rye. I don't know why it's so skinny today, but it changes all the time. Thank you guys for your support. Oh my gosh. Cecilia, yeah, one of his brothers does love collecting. At Christmas time, I made a short. At Christmas time, he took out this box, actually 3 boxes of elves. non-stop elf ceramics from the 50s. It must have been some old lady's collection, and there must have been, I could be exaggerating, but like 100 something elves. His brother, like, has an uncanny knack for finding this stuff. I don't know. Please do. Pokemon! Look what they caught! Woo! I like the Bart Simpson with... Whoa. I kind of wish I could rock some jewelry. That would be fun, bracelet pile. Oh my gosh, the ring pile. We have a flea market kind of near our house that has piles of stuff like this. Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you, Next Level, and take care of the Amazon. That's absolutely awesome. Obrigado. Ooh. I wonder if they have a charger. This is also something that John loves, the video cameras. I'm not sure who that is, though.
Yes.
Let's slip out of this. There's even a bouncy house here. Hey, Lockbach. Instead of eclectic, try curated. I feel like we have a eclectic place, and so I like to use the word curated. Also, it has personality when you've got an eclectic place. It's not, no offense, I would love like page 72 of the Design Within Reach catalog room, but I don't live like that. One day. I like the way this flea market is set up way more than, Thank you, Avilas. We are so glad to have you here. Thank you for subscribing and chatting. Ooh, I want a Charlie Brown planter. Those are pretty awesome. You don't have a business card though. I wonder how they made those, like 3D printed them or it was a resin. Curated, right? It's from collections and things that are loved. That's how I kind of feel about some of the stuff. That's why I also cannot get rid of anything. You want a resin crab that's platinum? I got it. It holds my mailbox key. Why? I don't know. It was on sale. I still like it. And isn't it crazy? We were here less than 24 hours ago. Well, we didn't walk through the park last night, although I would have. And how amazing is it and awesome is it to see this place so alive? We are just baking our citizens on this cement, but it's still lovely that it's popping off like this. Is that the expression we'd use? Let's go in. It closes at 5. It's called Fleetopia. In the ad it said Labubu, Pokemon, Hot Wheels. I do see a ton of Hot Wheels. And Matchbox. We'll check that out. There's so many different directions we can go in. All right, this is better than a box of bracelets. It's a shelf full of trucks and the xylophone. I love the xylophone. I used to have one of those. Wow. I've never seen this cactus before. Looks like a... I was trying to not film those people for too long. It looked like a... Oh my gosh, I also really love boxes. This is why it's good that Joe is not with me. Hi there. Wow. I kind of want the comb. I want too much stuff. This is awesome. Oh wow. These are all 3LP 3D prints. That's their Instagram. There's their 3D prints. I have always wanted a 3D printer. I don't know what I would do with it, make more stuff, but this is pretty awesome. It's kind of cool too. And when I say kinda, I mean totally cool. It's their Instagram. Check it out. Oh wow. I like the remote control holder. Joe has one with the with Sonic holding the thing. You guys should check them out for sure if you need some 3D stuff. Here we go. 80s new wave cassettes. Okay, $5. No, 15. That one's $5. This one's Sparks is $15.
I'll be here until 5.
My cassette player is monophonic. Joe, you should come get some CDs for your CD player. That was awesome. Hiya. Whoa, cool. Do you have a card I can show people? Is this you? Check out these guys and these spiders. That's who we're talking to.
This is 100-year-old glass that I collected from a ghost town.
Wow.
I dug up out of the ground.
And you're in Bakersfield. Awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's your email or website or email.
CNC is also my Instagram too.
Oh, cool. Check the Instagram out. That's awesome. And you make these. These are really cute.
I hand painted all of the mushrooms. And I put it all together, and then I just find reclaimed items that I think are beautiful.
I love that. A lot of these people also collect stuff. We like to come to flea markets and check them out.
Stuff. I hate seeing things like this. It's beautiful. End up in a landfill. It's
Right.
too gorgeous.
I've got a lot of onesies myself. I don't mean
I didn't bring it
onesies.
here to sell it. It'll all be in my house.
Right? My closets are busting. Lovely. Take care.
Have a great
You
day.
too. Thanks for talking.
So much.
All right, CNC. She did have some pretty cool stuff. I feel like I love when I can't ever throw something out. I used to have a set of glasses. These bunny glasses. Joe broke one, I broke one. They were nothing special, but I only have one and it's mismatched and I can't throw it out. Also, we have a mug with our dog's picture on it. I gave it to Joe for Christmas one year and we chipped it, but I can't throw it out. It's got pens in it now. Oh my gosh, I have a Sony Walkman, sports Walkman actually, and we have a boombox, like a monophonic, like a single speaker boombox that plays cassettes. I like their wacky guy. We just can't get near that music. I don't know if, oh my gosh. I think the giant Labubu fell over. Hey Jaywalker, Lem Cakes. If I miss anybody, I'm super sorry. It's super sunny and bright out here in the market of fleas. Also, like, how almost scary is that? It's a little cute. It looks like it has a lot of sharp teeth, though. I wonder what the dragon means. Let's go check out the dragon. I guess it's a Pokemon creature. I'm trying to avoid the clipboard people because I can't stop to talk. So if anybody asks me if I'm from LA, I'm going to say no in another language. Big gumball tower. We'll see it from the other side in a second. I just want to get to this dragon. I want to catch them all. So we got Pokemon, a Labubu, Dragazol. I'm not sure what the dragon's called. Oh my gosh, Cecilia, thank you so much. Thanks for mentioning it here also. Thank you, cat. What a cute cat that says thank you. Let me get to the shade. We'll stop looking at the dragon. Woo! Thank you so much. I don't know if those things are for sale. Woo! Thank you, Cecilia. Welcome, new members. Cecilia is the first to hit the 11-month club. Cecilia is the closest to the 12-month club, actually. We already have a 1-year badge. So the 1-year badge, we'll see it very shortly. Oh my gosh, Joe. I love telephones. We have that red telephone, actually. I would only be interested in getting a rotary phone, I think.
Okay, you do that.
You need to email me. You need to email me, Amy. My email is in the description of the page. It's walking.la.info at Gmail. I think that's the very first time I've ever been able to actually say it without looking it up. Joe, double check that for me.
I'm going up steps. No, we just went up the steps. Right here. The bounce house right here.
I missed. There was like a. Oh, did we walk over here before? It's more. Joe, your brother needs to get like a booth here next time. They literally even have Kodak Gold film. It's pretty awesome stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. You guys, this is actually called Thriftopia, not Fleatopia. I just didn't want to get sued. So we'll refer to it as Fleatopia. If you don't mind. He really was. Fleatopia. I'm going to stand in front of this and take my own picture. Where did I get Fleatopia in my head?
Well, it's a very.
What's the famous Pershing Square gumball of freedom? I'm really not sure what that is. Bad design from the 90s, 60s, 70s. I want to go back to where I saw a ton of glassy things. I love seeing it so jam-packed full. Crap-a-roo. My shoe just went. I feel like my grandma had a lot of these glasses. I can't go into the glass section on account of my shoe. Maybe they'll buy my Star Wars glasses. All right, I should tie my shoe. Let me do that. There we go. All shoe tied. Now I feel less. I like the 7 Wonders of the World glasses. I would trade my Star Wars glasses. I also love any frosted tumbler like that. These are fantastic. But these win the cake. I love them. Uh-huh. Do you have a website or
Peppercorn Vintage 1972 all together.
Peppercorn Vintage?
Capricorn Vintage.
Capricorn Vintage. All right.
1972.
1972.
I have
Excellent.
that stuff from the Depression and to about the 80s.
Awesome. I love all of the
Glass is
glasses. Yeah.
beautiful. I can't resist it.
Me either. I am also making sure my shoes are tied and I'm walking very carefully. So we will check your website out for sure. Thank you. Walking in LA, that's what we are. We just walk around LA.
Okay. Yeah, I figured you either had a site or you were live.
Yeah, we just live stream and show the best of LA that we can
It's
show.
beautiful. That's for
Right?
sure.
It's a great day.
It's here.
A little warm in Pershing Square always, but still a nice spot, right? Take care.
You too, take care.
Thank you. Sorry, I shouldn't push my theory about Pershing Square being too warm on other people. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, one of the orange balls fell out. Those glasses were awesome. Oh, Amy, what can we do for you? Let's see if we can find something fun. All of a sudden it smells like food.
Like, yeah, I'm not doing
That was so awesome. She would not make eye contact with me. I said I want to talk to my
I almost just went sailing. Me tripping and falling on my face, would that make you laugh, Amy? Because that's definitely something I could do. Don't be sad. Be happy that you have your principles and you're not willing to sit in a shitty theater seat to see a movie. You're going to hold out for the best. I think that's something to be happy about. I'm just trying to put a positive spin on it. Welcome, Duke. BX. All right, let's walk back through. I'm a little tempted to walk over to City Hall because I feel like I hallucinated that there was going to be some protest action. I don't see us spending all 3 of our hours streaming down here, though. Oh my god, the T-Mobile is working hard. The $5 bin. gold belt is tempting. Hey, SJ Willoughby Green. Welcome. We're in Pershing Square checking out, I'm calling it Fleetopia, but it's Thrifttopia. And it's free. Free little event here in Pershing Square happening till about 5 o'clock today. All right, let's circle out of here. I really I want to walk over towards City Hall. We'll come back to the flea market, I promise. So if you're, oh wait, there's a whole other street over here. All right. Let's make sure we walked by most. Oh my gosh, do you want a Harry Styles sweatshirt? I saw one. Oh my gosh. I see a giant box of something, and I honestly thought it was The Fog, like as if it was a board game for The Fog. I can't really switch to Metro by T-Mobile.
Always like that.
I think in the end, if I got something like Metro by T-Mobile, it would be more expensive because I would blow through their crazy capped data. I go through so much data. Crazy thing is, Joe, I haven't been warned. I haven't gotten the warning AT&T warning text yet. Also, we paid for like Turbo, so it's the most expensive AT&T plan ever. But it gets it. Woo. Tripping on nothing. At least it's solid, pretty solid stream. That's all that counts. All right. More creative printing. Oh my gosh, yeah. I kind of dig that for some reason.
Yeah, I made this jar myself. I have one earring here and one
I find it hard to like pick things out because it's so
There was a live streamer in New York who was carrying a satellite on their back, or a link up to Starlink, a Starlink whatever thing. I get gimbal shoulder from my empty backpack. I can't imagine what would happen if I were carrying a Starlink on my back. Also, I'm kind of more interested in Leo by Amazon. I mean, I just have to weigh which billionaire gets my bucks.
That's cool. They're small ones.
Which billionaire is worse? Well, of course, Amy, you're part of our community. We all care about your happiness and well-being. Again, let us know when you're flying so we can send you fly vibes. I'm really jealous of that guy's potatoes covered with cheese. Ooh, a Crochet dress. All right, let's walk over to City Hall. We'll come back. We'll come back to the flea market. It goes on till 5. We started at 1:30. We've only been, or 1:30-ish. I just want to see if there actually is any protest at City Hall. And also, honestly, like, how many times can I circle Pershing Square? Pershing Square. Is it Pershing? I don't know. Hey Aspa. Hey all. If I miss saying hi to anybody, my screen is almost completely dark because it's so bright and sunny out here today. So hello and big, big hugs.
Then they use the kids to make it okay. They know, everybody know I do this every day, bro. I walked up the floor, up and down the
ED! It is. Also, I'm a little klutzy, so I gotta really keep my eye on the sidewalk. Otherwise, I'm gonna wreck my shin. That's an awful lot of cough syrup. I'm glad they stuck their store right there. I love that. More people should do that. Let's add. Like, people will travel down here for cough syrup, I think. For a lot of cough syrup. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm happy to send BD at least 10 degrees. And some wind. What's going on with the central of the US? Like tornadoes, crazy stuff. We are windy, not that windy. Hey, Jim. Joe, thanks for Tom Seeley. No, we're gonna go back to the flea market. I just wanted to, I think I mentioned this, we were watching another live streamer from Hollywood, and there was a protest in Hollywood this morning, and someone in the chat had said, we were lurking, someone in the chat had said that there was a protest here at 2 o'clock. And since I thought we'd be a couple blocks away, we would check it out. Also trying to lure Joe down here. Oh, 60 degrees is not so bad. I think it's 69 here, last I checked. But there's also like a hot wind. The Santa Anta wind. Santa Anta. Not a good time to be a palm tree for sure. Wow, Tom. It feels like we've had some pretty crazy wind too. The wind icon is what shows up in my weather app. Yeah, 26 Celsius. They feel like they're more than 2 miles per hour. Oh my gosh. Aren't you glad that every single clock just changes on its own now? I don't have a VCR. I don't have a microwave oven. I don't have a car. I just have a phone, and we don't have any other clock in our house. My phone and watch change their time themselves. There's like no excuse for being an hour late or early the next day. I knew mountain bike you would have clocks that didn't change. I somehow knew it. I almost said it when I was mentioning it. Also, I just have my phone and my watch. We don't have a microwave. Our stove doesn't have a clock. But even so, wow, I would never have noticed that carne asada sign if they didn't paint that white. But even so, it's like way different than the olden days, like when the time change could make you late for work or give you a heart condition. I'm joking about the heart condition. Shout out to She Clicks Bricks. Look at that big Lego. I know you're not solely Legos, but Star Wars Lego X-Wing fighter. Wow. I wonder how the galaxy plays back. Right? I would love an Arnold Palmer if I could. I don't know that that's going to happen today. I had a nice seltzer water at the train station. It was nectarine and something. It actually tasted almost beer-like, and I didn't really like it. It was a Waterloo. I know. The Waterloo were on sale, so we splurged and got some soda water. We're usually just making soda water ourselves, but it's nice to treat yourself to a 6-pack of Waterloo. Oh my gosh. She Clicks Bricks, did you just get summoned by me mentioning the you? I love it.
Live somewhere else in the city and
Oh, here's our siren. One of our many today. I like mineral water. Carbonated water. I also like a hot water with a little lemon in it in the evening. This is how I know I'm slipping into AARP territory. Nothing wrong with that, but I also bought some half decaf coffee the other day. I feel like I really have been enjoying an afternoon coffee, but because and now that I live stream mostly around 4 o'clock during the weekday, I'm just doing little things, or if I've got some work to do, working, but I'm mostly just waiting with bated breath and bells on and just can't wait to go out and live stream, right? So I feel like I'm almost waiting the whole day. Let's just check Victa. So I've been having a cup of coffee in the afternoon. Tony, thank you so much. Woo! Thank you for the Zelle, Tony. Thank you for that. We will get some, definitely Diet Coke or something. Woo! Hey, Lonnie. ARP was on my back way before then. Thank you so much, Tony. And dun 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 dun. Ice cream bear. Ice cream bear. Thank you so much. Woo! The AARP is the American Association of Retired Persons. Although I would venture to guess, do people still retire? Oh my God, what a world we live in. Anyway, let's talk about fun stuff. Did you guys see anything? You know, I used to drink an embarrassing. Oh, there's a Labubu. A Labubu. I used to drink an embarrassing amount of Diet Coke, and I still love it. I only like Diet Coke if it's either from a fountain or from a can. I don't like it if it's in a plastic bottle. There is indeed a protest today. I think I've been getting like AARP magazines since I was in my 40s. Maybe even late 30s. Like somebody did that as a prank, because I'm a crank. Oh wow, there is definitely a protest happening up ahead. It's 2:36. The flea market ends at 5 o'clock. We need to go back to that, because this is an unplanned diversion. And anybody just joining us now is going to get mad and thumbs down the whole video and give me more unlikes than I need. I need likes, which reminds me, I need validation. We're totally human content. Please enjoy that while it exists and while we exist. You can support the channel by liking, subscribing, or chatting. Or even if you're not watching us live, leaving a comment, liking, or hyping. Alright. I figured it was an anti-war protest, because that was what the protest... Oh my gosh. I think for most people, the protest would be more clickbait than the flea market. I think we're a very special group that loves to go to flea markets on Saturdays and Sundays. I also am delighted to be a member of that group. Wait till I hit 70. My channel is going to be flea marketing, the flea marketing channel. I'm just going to collect stuff. I won't be able to walk as much then, I'm figuring. So we'll go to vintage stores. In a Waymo. Actually, by then, you know those Larks, the scooters that older folks use? I guarantee by then those things will be able to drive. By the time I'm 70, those will be able to drive themselves, like a self-driving scooter. I honestly wish we had self-driving scooters right now that avoided slamming into me on the sidewalk. Oh, you think the flying carpet or the hoverboard from Back to the Future? I have pretty good balance. I mean, I do trip on stuff that I don't see, but standing still on something, I have pretty good balance. I believe that to be true, that we should have real hoverboards. Weren't we promised that? Also flying cars. Like, what up, Jetsons? What year did the Jetsons take place? Does anybody know? I feel like it's really the great deceit of my childhood that we have not gotten to live in a Jetsons world yet. I'd be afraid to fall forward on a one wheel and like smash all my teeth, like face forward. That's what I imagine my experience with a one wheel being. It's like using the tap card. I'm always embarrassed. I never know how to tap or where to tap. I hold up the whole line. Oh my gosh, me too. I grew up with the Jetsons and Flintstones on repeats, right? But was the Jetsons a particular year or the future? Remember when the sign of modernity was anything with a 2000 after it? Something 2000? I think I would need to try a one wheel before I bought a one wheel. His boy Elroy. 1962.
Economies run on theft. More people understand that they steal land and oil. Fewer understand that they also steal liberation.
2062. All right. So we got a few more years before Jetsons.
I do not believe in a religious obligation to cover my hair. I am doing so now out of spite, and because ironically it'll help protect me from doxing by the same asshole who sold Iran's beautiful liberation movement to Western war profiteers. Shay! Do you realize that wearing a hijab in the United States, God forbid a chador, has become more dangerous than going without one in the Islamic Republic? Those who think they disagree, I invite to try it. And before they stole Iran's women's freedom movement, it called for the freedom to choose to wear this or not. The people in West LA calling for the return of the Pahlavi monarchy want to show you pictures of women wearing miniskirts in Tehran in the 1970s. What they don't tell you is at the same time Iraq, police agencies would violently lift chadors off women prepared to wear those. So today I am also standing for the freedom of my Chadori sisters, because no woman is free to choose anything but what to wear when she is dying under the rubble of collapsed buildings. This is what women's life freedom has to mean in the United States, because here, more of us covering our hair is what gives more of us the freedom to choose.
I think that was the
I am
Flintstones.
proud to say that Nyack is the only place I have never felt my Iraqi side has fit through the mold, because the Iranians there are the ones who truly stand for justice and equality for everybody. The past few months,
I haven't seen
racism
Jane.
from the pro-war Iranians towards their Afghan and Iraqi neighbors has been at an all-time high. These people argue that American invasion will go better for Iran than it did for Iraq or Afghanistan because of innate differences between the three countries and their peoples. The awful reality is that Iraq and Afghanistan were a lot more like Iran before the United States showed up. What the future holds is not about the nature of Iran compared to Iraq or Afghanistan. It is about the nature of the United States and how the Pentagon has always waged its wars. Iranian friends' interest in the American war on Iraq has taken on a new urgency, and they are asking me questions.
Me too.
The answers are the saddest I have ever had to give. One dear comrade this week asked whether, quote, any of Iraq's cultural heritage sites were damaged or destroyed during the American war. Any. She did not expect the answer might be most. So even anti-war Iranians are underestimating what it would mean to be America's next Iraq. Palestinians know this well. Unlike Iraq, Iran has not yet lived through the widespread devastation of its major
Doris.
metropolises. Iranians have not yet experienced genocide at the hands of other Iranians. They have not endured prolonged state collapse. And I am here hoping to prevent all of this. I hope they never have to. But on the very first day of this illegal and unprovoked war of conquest, American or Israeli bombs hit an elementary school in Minab, Hormuzgan, killing 165 schoolgirls in their classrooms. Shame! Here is some of what else has been hit in Tehran, the Gandhi Hospital, and a dozen other hospitals and medical facilities. The historic Grand Bazaar, the new Azadi football stadium,
Pretty much,
the
right?
gym where teenagers were exercising, a student dormitory, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, Golden Palace. Once again, you know who's least surprised? Palestinians. The parallels between the wars on Iraq and Iran are astonishing, but the contrasts are also astonishing. In 2002, Congress voted to
Oh my
authorize
goodness.
the use of military
I'm a
force in
Genorexian,
Iraq.
whatever that means.
Congress wasn't asked to approve this war, and this week I watched our so-called representatives fail to intervene. After the two war powers resolutions were both voted down in the House of Representatives and the Senate, they did not look aghast. They did not look horrified. I did not see expressions of pain on their faces. I did not see any acknowledgement of the magnitude of what had just happened. Even the progressive Democrats smiled and shook hands and made small talk as if they had just disagreed with the majority on what to order for lunch. Shame. As if they were glad that the war would proceed and their pocketbooks would be lined and Republicans would look solid by taking money from their voters. Where are the American crowds banging on the doors of their offices? In 2003, 87% of Americans had been fooled into believing the lies that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Still, millions of people marched in the streets in 650 cities worldwide to try to stop the U.S. invasion. It was not enough. This week, although 3 dozen polls document widespread American opposition to this war, anti-war protests have barely filled these steps. I'm glad to see it has been larger now. On top of that, American media disproportionately covered the fraction of the Iranian diaspora that celebrated the illegal assassination of Ali Khamenei. In Iraq in 2003, hundreds of international reporters were stationed in Baghdad ahead of time to record the invasion. Iran was under a near total communications blackout. CNN was the first American outlet to get access on day 5 of the war. Iran has a population of 92 million, almost 4 times the population of Iraq in 2003. Iran is also nearly 4 times Iraq's land area. The Trump administration knows, therefore, this war will cost a lot more money. We are hearing he's preparing to ask the Department of War to request
Doris, we accept you, whatever you are.
to replace the munitions
Gen A, Gen Z, Millennium, Gen X, the silent generation.
This reminds us of the Overseas Contingency Operations Slush Fund George W. Bush used for Afghanistan and Iraq. At one point, this OCO funding was larger than the budgets of all federal agencies except the Pentagon, the Department of Health, and Veterans Affairs. Before it was shut down, Congress had allocated more than $2 trillion to this without the same oversight as the regular Department of War budget already has never found.
Oh, boomers. I forgot baby boomers.
Money for health and education, not for bombs and occupation.
All right, we shall head back to our flea market.
Find out who built the kind of world you want to live in. Malcolm X was asked what to do when the forces of evil are so numerous and we seem so few. He said, never let anyone else tell you how many of you there are. Number 2.
Whew. Okay. Let's go back to the flea market. We can come check this out again later. Flea market is why you came. I just thought it was important to check it out. Thank you guys so much for being here today. You can support the channel by hitting that like or subscribe button. I love it, Doris. Thank you for listening. I might be a millennial-minded Gen X, though. I think I'm towards the beginning of Gen X, but I still feel like I get millennials sometimes. I'm gonna try crossing this street. We have 7 seconds. 2 seconds. No seconds. Whew! I made it. No seconds. No seconds to spare. They could be some of the same people, but they're not. If I weren't here, I could be protesting the war, or ICE, for that matter. Woohoo! That concludes our protest for now. We may be going back later. I just got that big old flea market thumbnail, and I feel obligated to roll through there one more time. I heard that this morning on, I think, Vanessa's was live streaming. We watch Vanessa sometimes. We're lurkers. Ricky, happy Saturday. We are going back to the flea market. We just checked out the anti-war protest for a few seconds. For a few minutes. I don't care for them, but I like some kids, I know. But I care about them. Little humans. Zennials! I love it. See, all kinds of people can get along and sit in one room, although we don't always get our references. We can enjoy Los Angeles together. Thank you so much, BD. Please do. We are totally live, totally human, totally desperate for your love and affection, so please. Desperate. Woo! Sorry, they watch me sometimes, the bus driver. I'm kidding. They're just honking at somebody in the street. Sometimes we eat meat on a stick. Sometimes we eat donuts. But I don't know. I kind of like going to see people exercise their First Amendment right. Like people, who knows how long we'll have that? Because tomorrow I'm going to be up early in the morning for this. I mean, not early in the morning, but around 9:40. I'm probably not even going to take a shower. We're going to be live streaming from Hollywood Boulevard. We'll be walking up and down. Maybe we'll see Fluffy. Actually, we'll try to see that for you. So we'll be on early tomorrow. I already posted the time, and literally I'm just gonna hop out of bed. I can't go out without taking a shower, so I'm gonna hop out of bed, take a shower, and just get down there. And we'll live stream walking up and down Hollywood Boulevard and cheer on runners, marathon runners. It'll be fun. Ralph Berry, hi. If you enter the room, say hi, and I miss you. It's really super bright outside, and it's not that I don't want to say hi, but my screen is pretty dark, unless I'm under a shady tree like I am right now. The shadiest. Oh wait, Rollo Perry. I'm sorry. I have like, I don't even know if that's dyslexia, but I really read Ralph Berry. Wow, I apologize. If you are a regular on the stream, I mentioned that I need to up my prescription glasses frequently. I think that's proof. Wait. Glamour girl. Rallo Perry, 3576. I agree with you, Glamour girl. It's easy to divide us. I also think if people keep saying, this is a bad trait of this particular group, this is a bad trait of this particular group, you start to recognize that bad trait more. It's almost like a spell or a curse. I agree, Aspa. I saw some guy on the subway this morning. His hat said, "Be awesome." I thought that was pretty great. Sometimes don't you like when things that you like don't get explosive success because they're your kind of thing? There are a couple bands that I really like that never got super popular, and I kind of like that they're not my band, but they feel like it. Back to Thrifttopia, which I'm calling Fleatopia. I don't know where I got that in my head. I almost wrote that on the thumbnail. Imagine if I did. Well, I'm just rebranding it for my channel. Joe, do you want to come down here? I can smell the donuts and coffee. They're delicious. The coffee I'm actually smelling is probably from Blue Bottle. I don't think the Donut Man's coffee has quite the same overwhelming scent. So we're going back to Flea/Thrifttopia to take a second look. And maybe after that, maybe Joe will meet me here. And the line for the donut man will not be 4 miles long, and we can come back and get donuts. Or we can try the other donut spot, which I also want to go to. So we're back on our way to Pershing Square. Well, I make up for that. I am all filter. And then Joe, I think, is even more filtered than I am. Except for me. I'm just kidding, Joe. That's because the Cybertrucks are all painted camouflage now, meaning to blend in, to look like a Toyota Prius. The Cybertruck is a ridiculous car to have in the city. I mean, it might be useful if you're like doing mountain stuff or whatever they're good for, or cybering. And I gotta tell you, honestly at first I thought this is awesome because it was a cool angular shape. It doesn't look like anything else. But then the rest you know. Now I wouldn't want somebody to salute me in it. Ruben Garcia. Hola. Happy Saturday. I have no idea what cybering is. Not what that Cybertruck was built for, cybering. I guess watching movies in a truck, maybe. Like a dumpster or like an ice machine. Oh. Also, I probably couldn't handle a car that big. It's pretty big. And dangerous. Like, that's a lot of tons, that car. I'd rather have a DeLorean. Somebody in my neighborhood, New Hampshire, growing up, had a DeLorean. Well, let's hope not, Ruben. Seriously, right? We got a lot of living to do with this life. We all do. Oh my gosh. So now, back to something a little less controversial. The thrift. All right, we'll start off on this street. We'll make our way all the way around and go back through it. Let me check on my Chargy. I think we might plug in for a few. Oh my gosh. I don't think I need to plug in. I just want to. Okay, I'm just gonna plug in my phone. Let me know if the mic goes out. Oh my gosh, wait till we get on the other side. The whole street is cut off. Oh look, it's a Cardi B jeans jacket. worldofnoral.com. It's complete with Beavis and Butthead dolls. I don't know if I can get the best angle for that. Hey, Osgay, we're doing great. We're just checking out the flea market in Pershing Square. I don't know. I feel like people are harder on pants. I bet there are jeans somewhere. Also, like the Thompsons. Do you guys remember the Thompsons? Oh my gosh.
Is this where the...
You can charge your cell phone if you still have a Nokia cell phone. It's pretty excellent. Monster Island. I wish they had a website. Whoa. I kind of want that for my birthday, which is not for a long time. I would totally take it out of the package.
Got something? It's up there? Yeah.
Hey. Here's some pants. I'm not into the wide pants trend though, gotta tell you. Although I might like these because they zip all the way up to the top. Tyler. Is there only one movie theater that's playing that movie? In 4 something hoppers? Ooh. I would love a Royal Dutch Airlines tote. Guys, shout out to you all for being here, hanging out with me today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in world famous Pershing Square. Hey Alex, happy Saturday. Sure thing. A shout out to my members. Sorry, we added a new member and it totally changed the scale of this. Actually, that's much better. Look at that. Still small, but not skinny. It's hard to read it when it's skinny. I really am grateful for your support. Thank you so much. All right, let's go back through. Let's see if we can get a ride on that castle over there. I wouldn't mind a little slide. It is pretty windy. It says, please, I don't think the glass. This first of all, I'm really afraid of heights, but I don't think that slide is open anymore. I feel like I am gonna do some more height challenge things for sure, but I think the glass slide would just about do me in. Is that the one downtown? I feel like we end up going to that theater downtown. Maybe that's an AMC. I don't know if Joe is still watching or heading down here at this point. It's on the... I can't remember the name of the building. I was actually looking up stuff like that, and it came up. You have to go up to the 70th floor, the hotel lobby of the... I can't remember the name of the building. Hey Alex, I do hope you feel better soon. Oh, well, we'll send you some kind thoughts and little healing vibes for you. Feel better. Right. Oh my gosh. I heard of a new disease today. A new California disease. It's like rat something respiratory disease. You can get it from eating dirty vegetables that a slug has crawled on. Just what we need. Hey! Thank you, Cecilia. I will check them out. For sure. So you guys have been posting on the Discord while I've been streaming, so I'll check those posts out for sure. I'm afraid to change channels while I do this, or I'll end the stream or something like that. It smells so good. More pants, lots of jeans. The thing about jeans is I want to kind of try them on. Look at all these charms. Holy cats. Charms are the new spoons. Well, San Francisco, shout out Roy. From lemon_lily_biz. If you need charms, they've got tons of them. CET. Also, peanuts. What do you do with these? Are these really just for the Crocs shoes? Yeah. Oh, they are. There's even a picture of Crocs. Right, John Lee Kim? That's all I wear is Levi's 5'10". Actually, not bootcut. Oh, you slim fit, yeah. Whoops, tree, scratched my head. I only wear slim fit black jeans. They stopped making the jean I wore, so it went on sale on Amazon, and every once in a while I buy a pair. Black velvet, if you please. I bet you can find platform sneakers still. Remember platform flip-flops? You know what? I think you might be able to still get some platform stuff. The thing is, like, the stuff with the biggest soles are like those Hoka shoes, and I hear they're really comfortable, but that's $1.90. The little, I like a sneaker that's doesn't break my budget. But sometimes, for quality and comfort, I can break the budget. Wow. For me, velvet, I got dogs. I would just go crazy. Also, California is kind of hot for velvet, even in the wintertime. You know, J. Crew made some giant khakis a couple years ago. Sure, I'm so sorry. And I thought I love these. I want a pair of big, giant khakis, wide-legged khakis. I wore them once. I went to 2 different stores to find them because I thought I would look really cool in them. I look ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't really have any advice for, like, maybe broth, something that would be easy if it didn't last long in there. Peanut butter and jelly. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well, Alex, though. All right. Do we go look at the Biltmore? J. Crew for me. I think I was a Banana Republic shopper also for a long time. And then, hey, how are you? I'm doing all right. And then I feel like they just keep making the same thing over and over again at Banana Republic, which J. Crew really does also. Do you have the flu, Alex? Or a cold? I used to go to Express too. Remember when it was the limited men? I used to like the pants from Express. Also, I really liked Brooks Brothers for a while too. More so when I lived in Boston. Oh, I'm sorry. I would say don't eat a lot if you have a fever. I think the old tale or the old wisdom, what do we call that? Starve a fever, feed a cold. So you want to starve it. You don't want to heat it. Give it fuel. Oh my gosh, I would go to the Gap every once in a while. Hey, Lori McGee. Happy Saturday afternoon. Mhm. Isn't Free People owned by J. Crew, though, right? A thing I like about J. Crew is they sometimes get, like, cool designers to work with and make some kind of nifty stuff. It's, a lot of the times, it's ridiculous. Like that pink skiing sweater that they put out this year, that I think it showed up on Fox News. Like, Republicans were making fun of the Democrats' pink sweater. I don't know Miller's Outpost. I didn't really get much stuff from Old Navy because when I lived in Boston, like the only Old Navies were like out of town. Like South Boston, you'd need a car to get there. I've heard of Miller's Outpost, but I don't know if one ever existed in my life. Oh, Urban Outfitters. I knew somebody. What do J. Crew open? They a store also. Madewell. I really wish we're able to hit the $10 rack. Tomorrow is Women's Day. We are gonna celebrate women and the marathon. Also, I always find an opportunity to get the flu and slim down by a couple pounds is not so bad. I'm not even joking. I know that sounds horrible, but it's like a diet. Well, that's kind of its own sort of look, Cecilia. I'm just into the classics. I feel like for the past 30 years, with the exception of being a teenager, you could take a picture of me and I could exist in any timeline after like maybe the 40s. Not too many embarrassing looks. I'm not a nurse. I have, oh my gosh. I have no idea what's for dinner yet. I'm waiting, I think Joe is going to show up. I'm just waiting to have him surprise and scare me. 3:28. I'm gonna send you my wide leg khakis then. I feel like it's too much fabric for me to walk around in. The wide leg pants. I can't explain it. I love the way it looks. I really do. Oh my god, I want pizza for dinner. We had pizza for dinner the other night, so that's probably not going to happen. Last night we had a little tiny bit of pasta and a Caesar salad. I think I'm in for a big one. Now that you mentioned pants, I can't stop seeing pants. That's only if pizza's on a bagel, Amy. Because when pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Hey. I love pizza too. It's a thing right now though. I was watching a video about pizza before I went live today. Ellen and pizza. And the Oscars. Hey, Amy, I'm not that short, but my inseam is like 29. And it's almost impossible to ever find pants that are the length of my short legs. I really want to chop salad so bad. I just don't want to do all the chopping. I do have a grocery list, so we will be stopping at the grocery store on my way home from this. I need baking soda. Let me see if I can remember it. Baking soda, maple syrup, and something else. Wow. Sometimes a 30 length will work for me, but only after the pants have been washed a couple times. I literally need to take everything to a tailor for... I wasn't built for clothes. Hey, body knowledge. I guess they put the giant Pokemon away. And the giant Labubu. Hey, there are some cauliflower pizzas that are really good. And it's really tough if you're like a celiac and you can't have gluten versus eating just gluten-free stuff. But there was a flour made by, I think it was called Cup for Cup flour, and it was cup for cup the same as regular flour, but it was for celiacs, and it made really crispy pizza crust. I think William Sonoma had it, but I feel like other people have it also. Right? How did that Labubu disappear so fast? Actually, I was vegan for a little bit, and no dairy was kind of tricky, but for pizza, you could get really good vegan mozzarella. No worries. Oh, these are pretty fun hats. California gets off.com.
Or the one that
I love that. Tony, I really wanted to be a vegan. I honestly feel like as human beings go, we've evolved enough so that we don't need meat, but I'll have to try a few more times. It always takes me a couple times to quit smoking, a couple times to stop drinking Diet Cokes every 5 minutes, and a couple times to go vegan. And when I go, I'll go vegan crazy. I'll get fanatic. Tottarella! There are so many flea markets too in LA. You know, there's one in Silver Lake. Well, it's actually in Echo Park, but it's called the Silver Lake Flea that we go to. There's that one on Melrose. And the one on Melrose is huge. And the Silver Lake Flea is pretty cool also. Here's the food. Oh. I would like a Coke Zero right now. I'm afraid if I get a Coke Zero before Joe gets here, I'll have to get another Coke Zero. Live your era antiques. I don't know why I came this way that I can't get out, but I'm gonna try to do it without stepping on anybody's stuff, or breaking my kneecap, or smacking my head. I did it. Right, where is Joe? He'll show. Also, I don't know what you sell, but even farmers markets have made goods at them. I mean, if you're selling vintage stuff, I don't know, but the Hollywood Farmers Market, they have artisans and craftspeople there too. So we're going to take one last loop through here, and I know Joe is showing up at some point, but I think I'm going to walk back towards City Hall. Oh my gosh. A pastrami on rye with mustard and coleslaw was like my mother's favorite sandwich. All right, I'm just running for, let's start speaking another language, a pretend one. It's like one of my mother's favorite sandwiches, so we would get pastrami, not frequently, but from time to time. Joe likes to surprise us with turkey pastrami. I love salads too, but I go through phases where I love burgers and fries instead of salads. What's your favorite salad? Actually, that's ridiculous. What's your favorite salad dressing? I really like a Waldorf dressing, or just like some, there's this Barcelona oil and vinaigrette that I used to get, like a refrigerator dressing from like Massachusetts or something. It's so good. Thrifttopia. Here, you guys, if anybody wants to like take a picture of themselves in front of this, using this as a green screen so you could say you were here today, go for it. Okay, how do I get out of this? We had a lot of red wine vinaigrette. I very recently have OD'd on balsamic vinegar, and I'm kind of over it a little bit. I feel like there was a while we were dumping balsamic vinegar on everything, and so I don't know. Oh my gosh. I love green goddess dressing though. You don't eat greens, Amy. How could that be? My favorite, I didn't eat any vegetables growing up because I just Vegetables used to be bad. I like to use apple cider vinegar, white wine vinegar, and I like flavored oils like garlic olive oil, or we had lemon olive oil for a while, which was really a nice addition to dressing. So we're going to cut back over to City Hall, the Civic Center area, and check out if our protest has built. Hey, Black Cat BCB, welcome. Ooh, I used to get sometimes a raspberry vinaigrette. I can't even remember who made it. I would say though, for olive oil, splurge a little bit and get like a smaller amount. It's totally worth it. I'm like church mouse poor for sure, but like I would rather have a $20 small bottle of olive oil that was quality than like a huge bottle of olive oil that is not quality. Hey, por favor. I'm just leaving the flea market. I think hopefully we'll run into Joe soon.
That they had.
It's like an Atkins diet, Amy. Oh, thanks. Oh my God, Suma kid. Oh my. If you like salmon, I actually, I just don't love fish, but I was actually looking for maybe to make fish for dinner one night this week, but it was really cod. Oh my God, like and subscribe to Unlock Joe. That must mean that he's close and is going to scare me. I don't like the fish part of the salad niçoise. I like the dressing and the rest of the salad. I like a Cobb salad. I like a chopped salad. I need my salad to have some substance, but also Caesar salad.
Hey everybody.
Whoa!
Yeah, right, that didn't scare you.
You almost didn't scare me.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Also, what's that? Any salad with a bunch of stuff chopped is pretty delicious. And chunky. Like mouthfuls. Alright, we're heading back to Broadway and then heading towards City Hall.
Hey, BD.
Joe is here.
Hey, Jay Walker.
Have no fear. Woo!
Hey,
Confetti for
Tony.
Joe. Only cooked veggies. I don't like olives either.
I love olives. Hey, realistic. Bunting. I love all salads.
I don't love all salads, but
I
I
love eating a salad during the day because I feel like it's just enough food to get me through without making me like want to crash out.
I like a
or
night.
crash.
I like a dinner salad actually. We have not gone to Central Market. I walked by a little earlier. I just wanted to check out
Did it look insane?
It looked insane. The donut line was several shops long. But who knows what it will be like right now.
I'm gonna do some shopping.
Hey, realistic bunting. No.
It's kind of up to you.
Ooh, marinated artichoke sounds amazing.
I love marinated artichokes. Just not olives.
Cucumbers as well, Cecilia. I love cucumbers. Some like salt cucumbers with lemon and like chili powder or whatever you want to use.
I just like them with red wine vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper, or balsamic vinegar. Oh my god, he's telling that kid about Biddy Mason Memorial behind that.
Pickled cauliflower sounds good.
I would love that. Outrun the Scaries. What is that, Sunday? The donut line is a little better, actually.
How was well, it looked amazing. The flea market. Are you done with that?
The flea market, with the flea market?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We walked through a couple times. People are starting to like pack up now.
Gotcha.
So I feel like we saw everything. Right? The Bladberry building's right there. Ooh, I also like egg salad and tuna salad, like tuna fish with mayonnaise. Anything with mayonnaise. I also love the taco salad from El Pollo Loco. I've never gone to this one before. A pretty fancy El Pollo Loco. Little steampunk action going around.
Yeah.
Huh?
Kinda, yeah, actually. those things up there.
Right. What's
Never noticed them.
Ooh, they have a Baja chicken salad in a shell. I love a shell. I love a Mexican salad in a shell. Oh my gosh. Joe loves ceviche. That's yet another bridge too far for me.
Yeah. I love it.
'Cause I'm a baby.
People just have different palates. Some people are a little more open to food than others.
I like chicken
And
salad.
that's fine.
I like chicken salad with some crackers and sliced red onion.
I can eat my
I don't eat.
salmon while you eat your fish sticks.
I don't
It's
eat
okay.
fish actually.
Unless they're like in the stick form.
I don't even like those anymore.
You
Remember,
like fish and chips.
we just bought fish sticks a
You
couple.
like fish and
I
chips?
do, but if it's cod or haddock.
I wonder if you did a blind taste test. If
I
you
would
could tell
know.
the okay.
I would know. I've been trying to. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rosaline. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for being here. We're happy to show you around while we talk about and salivate over food.
I know. Can you hold that for me?
I love ceviche.
Tell me about ceviche. Isn't
Melon
that?
Bike asks if you like tuna salad sandwiches. Yeah, Charlie does.
Yes, but only one kind of canned tuna
Remember that time period we put like celery and grapes
and
into
chicken.
it?
No, we made
that was
chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Sorry. Yeah, it
'Cause
was like-
there's-
I don't really remember you
There's
making
chunk
tuna
light
salad.
tuna and there's the other kind of tuna. One of them I don't like at all because it tastes really fishy, and the other one is okay, and I can eat it. And that's the one I grew up eating, the less fishy one. But every time I go to the store, I can never remember if it's solid white or chunk light that tastes less
See,
fishy.
Realistic bunting. I'm pretty confident I could be vegetarian
I think so too,
if Charlie was
with
like
the exception of mushrooms.
trying to be
I think I could be vegan.
I could eat. I have no problem eating vegan or vegetarian dishes. In fact, I love it. I just also, I mean, when
Love a little meat in you?
live, when you live with somebody, and you kind of prepare your meals together, eat together, you end up sort
Yeah,
of.
we do prepare our meals together.
We end up sort of eating the same things, you know.
I'll
So,
tell
like,
you what.
because you eat meat, I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't enjoy what I eat.
Well, I was gonna say tonight I
be
would
for
make
real.
meat and two sides, and you could have two sides if you want to go
You wanna start
vegetarian.
divvying?
Uh-huh.
Are you going all full meat?
No,
All meat?
no, I don't ever. I feel bad when I eat meat a little bit.
Of course.
More so when I cook it myself.
Honestly, I could eat sushi every day too. To be honest.
So I can eat sashimi sometimes, and if somebody else pays for it, I can totally eat it. And I can eat some sushi. I just prefer not to. I had to tie my shoe in a pinch, and so I just tied my laces in a knot. I'm gonna regret it later.
Sushi is like my
Love
meal
language.
of choice. If it's my birthday or anything like that.
Mine is fried. My meal of choice.
Like French fried.
Any fried. Ice cream, fried ice cream.
Are you into like
Fried
fried
fish.
Twinkies and Oreos?
No. But I wouldn't say no. A fried glass bottle. I would eat it.
I could eat papaya salad every day and sushi.
I could eat.
But I would kind of feel bad for eating that much fish. I don't know. But that's kind of a dumb thing to say because we eat meat almost every day. So
But you really like fishies.
it's kind of sad. Aliens are definitely eating us out there, guys. Come on. The way that we talk about food.
Chain of. It's the
Oh yeah, I love that.
human.
Animal flesh. Sorry, but like, imagine an alien like, oh yeah.
Human leg. roast. Okay, we need to stop it because pizza. Let's talk about pizza again.
No thanks.
I feel like we needed to eat meat to evolve, and I feel like we're at the point where we don't need to eat meat anymore, but it's too hard to stop.
I don't know. Oh, I love tempura. Does that count as healthy fried food?
No, that's like a K-fried
It's
chicken.
healthier.
How is tempura healthier than
Then it would be like a fried.
a fried piece of cauliflower and tempura?
Twinkie.
Well, of course, it's healthier than a fried Twinkie. Anything is healthier than a
Or a
fried.
fried
Whoa.
pizza.
I've never heard of
your
a fried
steps, sir.
pizza. A deep fried pizza?
And then we're gonna walk like to which way?
We're gonna check this out. I made a bake this morning. I made a biscuit crust. Came out pretty good actually.
Great.
And then eggs, ham, and cheese to fill it. It was almost like a quickie.
Deep fried butter.
Wow, I would eat that.
Have you had deep fried ice cream?
I have had deep fried ice cream.
I've always just been confused, like how it's.
We actually called it Mexican ice cream.
Really?
Uh-huh. You basically wrap the ice cream ball in a pastry shell and throw it in really quick. And then roll it in something. Cinnamon
What
and
made it Mexican?
rolling it in cinnamon.
Okay.
This is New Hampshire. Cinnamon was new there.
And did you serve it next to the macaroni salad or potato salad with?
It was Mexican potato salad.
I don't know.
Oh. It was Rachel Ray's recipe.
Really, that's what. Yeah, exactly.
Rachel Ray's home-style Mexican potato salad. Papas, she calls them.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel! Welcome.
We're enjoying the windy day.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Just things in my eyes
Oh.
from the wind. Here, can you hold this?
Yes, sir. Hey, LA Unknown. How's it going? We went to the flea market twice. We are now at the anti-war protest. Well, Amy, I'm glad you stayed with us for as long as you could take it. We really appreciate seeing you. Wake up early,
Hey, Elia, no.
and we can watch people run tomorrow at the marathon.
Bye.
The Costco pizza is pretty famous. There's a man we listen to in the morning who talks about Costco every morning, almost. Hey, Horror Moppin'!
Hey, Horror Moppin'. Oh wow, Elia, known.
Deep fried
I
Snickers.
can't imagine Costco on a Saturday. I was maybe gonna do a members only gaming lounge later today or tonight.
What game are you gonna play?
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try to put like a poll in the Discord or something. It just depends what we got going on.
Well, you know, where we have, gaming lounge. DD, you act like you have no idea. You've been in the gaming lounge.
I'd like to call it gaming lounge. Jaywalker saying GTA. I think GTA could be fun. I still need to finish. There's so many games I need to finish.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk? Yeah, I need to finish the DLC. I need to finish Silent Hill 2 remake. I need to finish Silent Hill F.
Let's go.
You can never really go wrong with GTA. Are you going in?
Just getting a little closer.
It's perfect.
I'm not gonna walk in front of the car.
Yeah, actually, the new Resident Evil does look pretty amazing.
Did you buy it yet?
I did not buy it. I probably won't buy it for a while. It's like $80.
She is doing traffic control. Thankfully.
Or 70. I forget how much games are these days. I'll get it when I'm like, you know, when I finish the backlog of games I have. But yeah, the Resident Evil looks amazing.
All right, let's cross.
Oh, yeah.
Tell your senator and your congressman too, your mayor and your neighbor, it's all up to you. You don't want it on your doorstep, you don't want it in your street, you don't want it in your bedroom, burn up on your sheet, then you better tell the zealots and the right-wing fool, stop the pressing and pressing and follow God's will and you. Tell them all around the hill.
She is very subtle with her movements too. All right. All right. 2 visits.
One of those shirts?
I want them all. I want to catch them all. The graphics look amazing. They're talking about the
They
game
do.
still.
The Resident Evil.
Uh-huh.
Dead Space remake. I think I might be able to get that for not free, but I have PlayStation Plus, so whatever games are on there,
What?
I can get to.
I love that you have PlayStation Plus.
Instead of PlayStation Minus.
Uh-huh. It gives us the games that we need when we need them. Remember that game I played about muffins and with the princess and
Yeah.
making...
Right here. Did you know that FDR even created this idea of an economic bill of rights in 1944?
I did not know that.
You did not know that?
I did not know that.
Before he died,
Uh-huh.
he laid it out. You know, back then, it was just the radio.
Uh-huh.
And then he would do a movie reel, you know, in the theaters to be shown, you know, between movies.
Mm-hmm.
And he laid out his idea for an economic bill of rights where everybody has a right to a job, health care, education, and even recreation.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of things. You know, human rights, basically.
Right.
He laid that out in 1944 as he was dying.
And what are we doing about that now? What are we doing for that now?
We're not doing anything.
We're not doing nothing. We're spending $1 billion a day. What? Doing what?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's called
Not on health
imperialism.
insurance. Right.
And the very countries that we demonize are anti-imperialist, like Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a perfect structure, right? But I can tell you, I know for a fact people have gone to Iran just in the last year. It is changing. Women are not wearing the hijab so much.
Well, how did they get in this situation to start, though? That's the real question.
You're talking about the...
How did they get this Shah? The one that we just got rid
that
of,
was the
right?
CIA.
It's always
CIA
something.
was behind that, and probably Mossad, too.
We're meddlers.
And Mossad was probably behind the Kennedy assassinations, Dr. King, 9/11.
I wouldn't doubt it. Keep
You know?
keep shouting out. Thank you so
Likewise,
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. My podcast would probably not be about that. I don't think I could interview people. I just really love old men with long hair. Older men with long hair. That's like a commitment. I'm almost an older man with long hair.
Tomorrow's the marathon?
Tomorrow is the marathon, so we're going to be up early.
Charlie's going to jog the whole thing.
26
Cool if
miles.
you could actually walk it.
Oh my gosh, 26-mile walk. We've walked.
No.
I don't think we've walked 26 miles, but like 20. I'm just never gonna fight with somebody in person. I like the Human Bill of Rights though, or the Economic Bill of Rights. I don't love the bomb.
Oh, Tony, we love Miss Pac-Man. Sorry,
my
I
gosh.
scrolled up and saw. Yeah, we love Miss Pac-Man.
Ms. Pac-Man, here's the detour stops. Ms. Pac-Man is the game that showed me that I could be a gambling addict.
I wish there was some like good
In
classic
6th grade.
collection of like arcade games on the PS5. Arcade games, or I don't know. I guess I have that Sega Genesis collection. But
We
that's not
played Ms.
arcade.
Pac-Man, right?
No, yeah, we have Miss Pac-Man.
The marathon starts at 8 o'clock, and I'll be in Hollywood at like 9:40.
I thought you were gonna be there right at 8.
No, it starts
Just kidding.
not
I
in
know,
Hollywood.
I'm joking.
Um,
I know
we'll
you're joking.
walk. We'll probably start like at Western and Hollywood and walk all the way to Highland. And in which case we'll then cross Hollywood Boulevard and go over to
I haven't played Street Fighter 6.
see Fluffy's Star.
The last like fighting game I played was Mortal Kombat. Right, Charlie, you were supposed to help pass out water.
Mm-hmm.
Water bottles that say walking in LA.
Yep.
Can you do that? Advertise? That seems wrong. But I guess if it's free water.
In Georgia, you can't give out
No.
free water. Oh wait, that's only to people in an election line.
Because you deserve to be a
Oh my
thirsty-
gosh, Amy, welcome
thirsty
back.
voter. Or we could try to find a game where Charlie could also play it. We could play
Like
a
It Takes
two-player
Two?
game. Yeah, we could play It Takes Two.
Oh my gosh, have you guys heard It Takes Two? We played It Takes Two a couple of years ago.
It took us like a year to finish it.
Mm-hmm. And we would get into some real fights.
Not really real fights.
I know, but like, press the button. Stop telling me what button to press. I can't do it fast enough. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Why do they make you do that? Oh my gosh. Play Overwatch together?
We would need another console for that. We only have one PS5. We've thought about
Playing Overwatch?
no, like we could do Resident Evil Village in VR. Can you live stream VR?
I don't
you
know.
can. That would be crazy. GTA 5 will probably eventually happen, Jay. If we're there, it's usually a game that we will eventually hit. We might do Cyberpunk. I don't
Also,
know.
GTA
Maybe
just
we'll
kind of
have a
makes
little
sense for
variety.
LA.
It does. I know. It's nice to sometimes just play something different. Silent Hill.
All right, Joe will put up a poll. You guys can vote, and then you guys can play.
We'll see.
I have to get some food for dinner on the way home to make. Right? I want to be an NPC in GTA. I just want to stand there. Actually,
I hope in the new GTA.
I want to steal
Oh my
that
God, It
car.
reminds me of like Twisted
Right?
Metal.
That car. Look at the Camaro.
I hope in the new GTA they have people walking around with. No, never mind. I shouldn't say that actually. You shouldn't wish anyone is in GTA because what's gonna happen is someone's gonna run them over.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I hope they have people walking around with gimbals.
Oh, that's really
Right?
funny.
No, I didn't mean it like that though. I just meant like that would be funny. And then I realized like, oh wait.
That Camaro belongs to a stud. I am sure of it. It's got lights on the roof to boot. Definite stud car.
I don't know. GTA 5 is also just still kind of funny. I mean,
It's risky for
it's
our
risky,
channel.
all right, yeah, especially for our channel.
I had a Wii for a while.
Really? Did you play Wii Fit?
I didn't do very well. There's something else I played with a Wii. Actually, it wasn't my Wii.
Wii Sports? You played with someone else's Wii?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that is the trick. Or another way to get rid of the ads, if you are watching a thumbnail and it comes alive and then you're like, I want to watch this, and you go into it, it usually plays an ad. You can back out of that too.
Don't give them the secret.
But I want ad revenue. So try to watch at least one ad. Maybe one for like something good. Joe doesn't want to share the secrets.
It's Kelby.
Hey, Kelby.
Kelby's
Have you ever met anybody named Kelby? Hit 1 for yes, 2 for no.
I hope Kelby's best friend is Shelby, because then it would be Kelby
Shelby and Kelby. Oh, I miss it, Glamour Girl.
Huh?
Oh, dinner options. So I'm making a chopped salad, I think, for dinner tonight. I do need vinegar, white vinegar, baking soda, maple syrup. Those are the 3 things I need, not for my salad. Wow. Also, here's a classic BMW 528i. The I is for intelligent. I forgot what the I stands for. Einspritzen, fuel injection in German. So I guess the options would be salad or burgers for dinner. And we're making it either way. Or salad and burgers.
Pizza and cheese, yeah.
Pizza! Oh my gosh, I used to eat yakisoba noodles a lot.
We're
What?
trying to make as many meals as we can. Because that's kind of an interesting little bunny.
It's a true American delicatessen. It's Easter.
We're on... Yeah, we're like...
We're on a budget.
We're on the home-cooked meals.
I think we're on the new economy budget. This little hidden memorial.
Veggie burgers.
I would like to make a veggie burger from scratch. I really feel like I need to pull out my food processor. Oh my gosh. Soylent Green. It's my little getaway spot. It's really busy today. Everybody's discovered the Biddy Mason Memorial.
Discovered macaroni.
It's a whole republic of macaroni. Hey. I don't like being on a budget either, but that's how we're living right now. A black bean. What I'm afraid of making the veggie burger myself is that it's going to stick to the pan. Even to my non-stick, non-toxic, non-stick pan.
Once I'm working a stable contract, we'll be able to do all the fun things we used to. I'll be able to spoil Charlie like he deserves.
Fur coats.
No fur coats. Definitely not fur coats.
Wrinkle care cosmetics.
No. Nothing from Erewhon.
Toothpaste without lead.
Not $1 to be spent at Erewhon.
Lead-free toothpaste. I can't
no
wait.
No offense if you go there.
No, that's for.
Let's not.
I'm mostly excited for the lead-free toothpaste. I hate making a sticky mess like that. I even have tried to fry the frozen like Dr. Prager's or the black bean burgers. I can't even remember who makes them. I've tried them all, and the only way to really make them is to bake them and then sort of fry them, which is too much of a process.
Spoil Charlie, but keep him humble.
Uh-huh. We all deserve to be spoiled.
To a point.
Right? To a point. I mean, not if it gets to the point where it's...
You're a billionaire. Sorry.
Right. No one... Like, we should...
Help each other.
We should help each other get spoiled.
And spread
the
exactly.
spoil.
We all could be spoiled. We all could be...
That's classy with a K.
We all could have our own house.
I live for my toaster oven, Cecilia. I don't want too much house.
We all could have our own home.
I would actually just take a floor of this building.
We all don't need houses, but we could all have a home.
Home is where the heart is.
That's for sure.
Right? And my heart is right here, live streaming in Los Angeles with all of you. We are getting ready to... I think we got 2 more blocks. We're just going to hop on our favorite train.
We have a couple errands to run. I was going to do them while Charlie was streaming, but I got to tell you, I just get distracted and start watching the stream. I worked on music a little bit, and then it's like there's only so much I can do where it's hard not to keep my eyes off of you.
I'm still looking forward to those lower grocery prices. I'm just sad.
Groceries? What's that? I've never heard that word.
It's a new word people are using. Like budget. Let me tell you a grocery story. It has to do with apples.
We don't call them groceries anymore. We call them food products.
Provisions. Rations. Tonight we're having a piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, a tortilla, and something else. That's what we've decided. That's what we're going to have for dinner.
Happy current time.
Oh, happy 420, everyone. Whoa! He almost took my phone.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. That's cute. I love seeing that. I mean,
The youth should be outside.
riding their bikes instead of on their phones or iPads. Wrecking havoc in the city. I hope they did. I hope they knocked over a fruit cart. I'm kidding, I didn't.
Oh my god, why would you say that?
Well, I was thinking like a store fruit cart, not like an individual vendor.
A what?
You know, like olden days. Not like a poor person who's working hard at their fruit cart. I didn't think it through. Here. I hope they spray painted something. How about that?
Hey, Mary.
Hey, Mary!
I'm not sure where the closest dispensary is here.
I don't know that there. I don't know that I've ever seen one downtown. Have you?
There was that one. I won't give it away because it's a good one.
I thought they closed.
No.
But it's not in downtown.
No, I know.
Those are like.
I know. But it's closer here, and that's the closest one that I know of. I don't know of any other
I
ones
think
here.
once you leave this central area, like heading in, like towards USC, like there are some weed dispensaries. 19 what? Sorry. I always just like seeing 1949, the sidewalk date. Here, sorry, I forgot we were connected. That could have been, okay. Disastrous. What do you think? No?
35. That's pretty full.
Okay.
There are.
Okay. I wonder what this means. It's a hopes with an extra S. Hopus. Hey, how are you? Just
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Just walking. We went to the flea market and then the protest over there, and we just like, yeah, no war protests, which is good. We live stream in LA all the time, trying to show people that it's not so bad. A pretty cool place to live. Take care. You too. Take care. Ooh, I could go for some taquitos any day of the week. I'm the irresponsible one when it comes to food, though.
What do you mean?
I'm more likely to get a gallon of fudge
Ice cream?
or ice cream
Or fudge ice cream?
or fudge ice cream.
That's true, and I'm a little always like,
Don't do it!
Okay, I don't say it like
I know, but that makes it funnier.
that. I know.
Think of your corazon!
No.
It's true. Oh my gosh.
You gotta be careful with
But my
sugar.
corazon wants what my corazon wants.
Your corazon wants what your corazon wants?
Mm-hmm. And right now, it wants to sit down. I'm kidding, it doesn't really want to sit down. My heart wants to sit down.
And eat a bowl of ice cream.
What is in this?
Neapolitan ice cream, honey.
Oh, wow.
Guys, thank you all so much.
It has been my great pleasure to hang out with you on this fine Saturday afternoon, walk around downtown LA. Tomorrow we're not coming here. We're going to be in Hollywood. Again, marathon, really early in the morning, 9:40. Be there, be square, You can just turn it on in the background, and I won't talk too much so you don't have to turn it down. But hey, please join us tomorrow for the live stream. We'll also be live streaming on Monday at about 4 o'clock our usual time.
Oh, I know, Amy.
I think I posted that up. What's that? Panang curry. I say it with an Italian accent. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for the marathon. Please be there. And I'll let you know. Actually,
I'll post in the Discord about when or if we do a members only gaming lounge. I know Jay Walker is voting for GTA, but we might have some other options to throw in there. Watch your steps. Maybe we'll get Charlie.
oh my
playing.
gosh. You don't want to see me play. It'd be really boring to watch me crash a car over and over and over again.
Or
and
crash
then,
a car get one dent in your car, get out and get a new car.
uh-huh. That's more my speed. I don't want to drive around in a busted car in
People wanna watch
GTA.
you-
I want to
people
drive
wanna
around in a
watch you,
fresh car.
Obey traffic laws when you drive.
Uh-huh.
Cuphead, we haven't played that. You know, that actually might be a good one because I feel like people would appreciate the art style. It might be a little too difficult.
For Charlie? Is
I
that
don't
what you
know,
want to say?
maybe. I mean, who knows? It's very kind of arcade style. It's like Contra almost.
I feel like
Give it a shot.
I tried playing Cuphead. It is very cool looking.
There is a game, I forget the name of it, but it's in that similar style, and it's about like, it's almost like a parody of Mickey Mouse or Steamboat Willie, whatever you want to call it.
Now, what's the one where
It's
there's
first person. Huh?
What's the one with the raincoat kid? Like there's a little kid in a raincoat. It's also like the same sort of style as Cuphead. And it's like a murder one or monster one.
I'm not quite sure.
That's all right. I'll remember it when I see it.
Oh my god, Paperboy. I think one of my friends had that for Sega Genesis. Although I know it was an arcade game. Right?
It was an arcade game.
It'd be fun if there was a way to play like old school classic games online. I mean, I know there is, obviously, on PC. I'm talking for like
But Charlie riding a scooter,
PlayStation. It would be I hope the new GTA has scooters, actually.
right?
So you could ride them.
Why couldn't they retrofit the old GTA to have scooters? You know how they add new car models?
You can.
Yeah,
People
they
mod.
should.
Every mod you can think of exists, I'm sure, for GTA.
A single wheel? One of those single wheel hover things?
Oh my god, Marvin is
How about Marvin?
Marvin is on duty.
Marvin's rolling off the sidewalk in a second. Hey, Tony, we are probably going to sign off in another block. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you for the Zelle. We will
Yes,
put
thank you
that
so much. We
10
appreciate
bones
that.
to good use.
Thank you.
Probably buy a giant coffee tomorrow at the carryout window. Kind of amazing sort of reflection on that tribute to Irina. Okay, BD, straight ahead, but we can't see it yet, is the building that had the slide on it. I believe. The glass slide around the building. So hold on, we'll see if we can see it from the bottom, and then we'll sign off, and we're gonna hop on the train right there.
Somebody say ice cream?
Oh my god, he just said something about ice cream. Dude, I want some ice cream on the way home. I don't think the slide is there anymore. It's really funny because on the building that I think the slide is on, there's also a rail running around it that makes it look like there was some kind of rail ride, like a roller coaster. Well, the US Bank building just disappeared. Take that, David Copperfield, or whoever the guy was that made buildings disappear. I'll just buy ice cream at the store. We have to get something to make for dinner. Chopped salad really sounds good, but I've got to tell you, it's a lot of chopping after all this walking. A glass slide that is 70 stories up. So,
Could you be paid money to do that?
yeah.
You would?
Uh-huh.
I thought you would for sure would have been like, no.
I would just have my eyes closed the whole time.
No. Well, you have to have your eyes open.
Okay, well that would be a little extra money. I could be paid money to do anything except for ride the gondola across.
Or harm people.
Or harm people, yeah, I would not want to harm people.
Or harm yourself.
Or harm myself, or bugs.
Or do something super degrading.
Or do something super degrading. Well,
That reason.
one person's degrading is another person's treasure. I'm kidding about that. All right, so see this building coming up right here. Actually, it's really impossible to see it. We're still not quite close enough.
We just passed the Taco Bell with the bar.
Oh yeah, I want a Corona and a taco. Would be good. But a Corona non-alcoholic.
It's Mountain Dew flavored.
I want an O'Doul's or a Dublin's.
And a Shamrock Shake.
I want a Shamrock Shake. That goes without saying. In fact, I think we're going to make
your own this
Shamrock Shakes for dinner.
You should make your own.
Remember we made our own Shamrock Shakes last
Right.
year? They were healthy Shamrock Shakes. They were gross Shamrock Shakes. Yeah. Alright, sorry. So this is the base of the building, right? Like, it has a little rail around it that almost looks like you could ride something on it.
It does. Or it looks like a slide.
Right?
It looks like a water slide that you could launch right off of.
But up there,
Like skate. Oh, never mind. I thought you were signaling to go.
no.
Are we crossing here?
Nope.
Okay.
Does it say walk? Well, we can cross that way. So do you see that little lip on that building? I think that's the slide. That doesn't exist anymore. So you can go up to the 70th floor on this, the Intercontinental. I just don't think I could do it with my gimbal. I'm gonna sneak in a couple places this week. And then in addition to that, there's sort of this railing around the building that almost looks like a weird roller coaster ride. Do you see that? I would almost rather ride the 70-mile high slide. Anyway, We're gonna zoom out. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today in Los Angeles. That's what I'm saying, Amy. Unless, you know, somebody want to put half a G down on it, I might ride that slide. Thank you guys so much for being here. 3 hours. We have no more hearts, but we do have this cat who says thanks for being here. Meow. I've got hard eyes. Thank you again, Tony. Thanks, Cecilia, for purchasing some 5 donations. And thank you, Tony, for the $10. We are going to hop on the train, which is behind us. And we are going to
See you later on
go to the grocery store.
only.
Joseph will post up, and he'll see you. We'll see you later on the members. What are you calling it?
Gaming lounge.
Gaming lounge. Woo! Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome night. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Bye, everybody. See ya.
Bye.